Good morning, guys. It is the morning of my dreaded UKCAT. It's 10 to 7 and my UKCAT's in an hour and 10 minutes and I'm really nervous. So guys, I have arrived at the test centre and I am brewing with anxiety right now. Guys, I have set my UKCAT. You always want to have like something in your stomach. You don't want that when you're sitting your exam.
What we do here is go back.
Hey guys! So I've completed my UKCAT, which is the entrance exam for medical school in the UK. And it's safe to say that a lot has happened since I last filmed. Notably, I'm using an iPhone that's in a broken Canon camera.
Thank God.
When I realised that I could actually edit my videos from my iPhone on my laptop, light bulbs. I sat my UKCAT today. I vlogged the whole thing, but I decided to kind of talk through it before I show you the vlog. I won't get too deep into why I've chosen medicine over chemistry. As most of you know, I've been debating between the two. That would be a whole separate video. But yeah, enjoy this video and this is my journey. Good morning, guys. It is the morning of my dreaded UKCAT. It's 10 to 7 and my UKCAT's in an hour and 10 minutes and I'm really nervous. I say I'm really nervous, but thinking it through yesterday night and just relaxing myself yesterday night was really beneficial because reality hasn't struck me yet that my actual UKCAT to get into medical school has hit. And I know, guys, I've been away for so long and you're probably surprised that I'm doing an entrance exam for medicine. I need to keep you all updated. But yeah, I just decided to film this either for my own personal use, just to keep it as memory, or to actually upload this. I want to be perfectly transparent with you guys. I did my GCSE results. I forgot to do my AS results, but that was only because I sat one exam and I'll go through that later. So yeah, I just wanted to film my transition, so I'll film before how I'm feeling. So now I'll film going there, so in the car with my dad. I'm lucky that the test centre's not too far. I know kind of where it is from Google Images. Thanks, Google. And then I'll film after. I'm really lucky that I have a really good support network of friends because my friend literally popped up and she was just like, Francesca, meet you, her other friends. One of her other friends is sitting in the UKCAT as well today. We're going out, we're going shopping, stationery shopping. I was like, I'm down. She was like, we're going eating, creams. I was like, I'm down. She was like, we're going, I can't remember what she said, but I was down. It's just so nice how she knew that this was going to be a really nervous time for me, and she's already planned that we're going to do something after. So if I'm really depressed from my results, food depression. I wouldn't say I'm really nervous at the moment, and that's because I've kind of sat down with myself. Every time anxiety comes up telling me that I'm not prepared enough, because yesterday I watched 3 movies, but I did do a mock. Every time anxiety comes up to say I'm not prepared enough, sorry, let me sit down, not good lighting, I just remind myself that I've done more than a month worth of preparation. I remind myself that everything I've done, all the questions I've done on Medify, the mocks that I've done, the notes that I've wrote, everything I've done leading up to this. So guys, if you're anxious about any exam, anything, just remind yourself of the effort you've put in. Just remind yourself that as long as you try your best in the exam, you're gonna get what you deserve. So yeah, that's what I remind myself. And also praying for me has been really nice and comforting. Just listening to the word of God for Christians out there, or whatever faith you may have or beliefs, it's just nice to just take the time to just stand down, kind of distance yourself from this anxiety causing stimuli, as they'd say in psychology, and just to reflect. It's been really nice. Oh, my friends just texted me. Good luck, Fran, don't sweat it, you'll do fine. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you guys for all your like good luck messages. All my friends have been so encouraging, so supporting. Hopefully I'll do you a solid. Hopefully I'll make you proud of me. But yeah, this is just before. I film going there and I'll film the aftermath. Just gonna head down to get some breakfast. It was really hard to actually eat the cereal, so I had a little bit, but you always want to have like something in your stomach. You don't want that when you're sitting in your exam. So, I'm gonna head out now because it's 7 o'clock. It is freezing. So guys, I have arrived at the test centre and I am brewing with anxiety right now. Oh my god. So we got to the test centre like 40 minutes early. And guess what? It wasn't even bloody open. Anyway, we arrived here. So it's like a driving test place that I'm using to sit my UKCAT exam because of the computers obviously. And then I got here. I was just like, let me save all my urine. Let me save all. Oh no, it's not even bloody open. There's a couple of people that are like older than me. And I think because they're sitting there. Sorry, I'm not making any sense right now. There's basically a couple of people that are older than me. I think they're sitting there driving test, but I'm not sure if anyone else is sitting there UKCAT. But yeah, I'm pretty nervous. Apparently the test centre is set to open at 8 o'clock, which is a bit nerve-wracking because my test is meant to start at 8 o'clock and I just want to get out of the way and I need the toilet. Yesterday obviously was the eve of my UKCAT and I was telling myself, if I'm this nervous for this exam, which is much easier apparently than the BMAT, I mean they're hard in their own respect, then how bloody nervous am I going to be for my BMAT? So I told myself, if I was to do really well in this exam, score a secure grade that would give me a very competitive chance of getting into med school, then I'd just leave it at that, innit? I don't know if that's me being cowardly or me being tactful. Like, the dream would be to go to the top universities obviously, and I love the teaching style of Cambridge, Oxford and Imperial, but we'll have to see. I don't know how I feel.
I feel like a bit average.
Yeah, meh. Bit meh.
I feel a bit mad. Yeah.
I knew I did so badly with that. I knew it. I knew it. That's the lowest I've ever
was one of
got.
my best, but it wasn't. Oh,
That's like the lowest I've ever got in double reasoning.
really?
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. What about you? Is that like?
I think that was pretty low for me as well, but then I can't really remember what's
Guys. Hi guys, I'm with Bridget at the moment. We've just sat at UKCAT. How are you feeling about your results?
I don't know. I'm not upset because I tried my best, but I could have done better. But I think everyone's going to feel like that.
Yeah. I'm just happy that it's over and done with.
Yeah.
That's like the relief. Even though I didn't do as well as I wanted to do, I'm just happy it's over.
I feel like now I can start my summer, even though
I
we're
know,
the
right?
end
You know
of
what? It's the
summer.
30th. Tomorrow, is it September tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hey,
No, tomorrow's 31st.
tomorrow's the last day of August and our summer's starting now. Guys, see your UKCAT early. Inside Primark. Basically, I don't know. I was literally just wondering, oh my god. So I was just like, oh my god, Primark, let me just go there to like chill, to relax. And then I saw the sign, free Wi-Fi. So I've just been sat down here for the past 20 minutes, like replying. Sorry I keep it last minute. It's because everyone's sending me so many notifications like, what did you get, how did you do, well done. So much support. Like I didn't even put my scores on my story. I just put like I'm still alive because I am. UKCAT did not demolish me. But yeah, I'm still alive. And like so many people have popped up on Instagram, Snapchat, like so supportive. Love you all. So I got my results here. I don't know if I'll reveal them now or at home when I've actually put through it. But yeah, I am happy with them. Could have done better. Could have gone worse, equally as worse. So I'm happy that I did good enough to get It's beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Wow. Scenery on point. I'm feeling really good. Spoke to my mom, spoke to my dad. Okay, don't even get started. All you need to know is my dad is very orthodox. He's one of those dads. Dad got 99% on this test. Where's the 1%? But anyway, he's supporting, he loves me. My mum was really like happy as well. I know all of you came here to find out what my UKCAT score is. You came here to find out what I got in my UKCAT. The next second, I got this. Yeah, so scores on the doors. So basically, if you don't know, the UKCAT is basically graded into 4 cognitive sections and then 1 section that tests your ability, your situational judgment basically. It's all graded out of 900, so I got 590 in verbal reasoning. Shambolic. Decision making I got 690, decent. Quantitative I got 800, which is good for me, decent for me actually, because I've usually been getting higher. Abstract I got 720, yeah, 720, since when? And the reason why I'm laughing at my 590, it's not like, I'm not saying any like of the grades that I got were bad, but it's just because I've never got that low on all the practices I've done using Medify, using the online mark version. That's it done. Look at my phone. Hi. Oh,
a few moments later.
Guys, if you'd just like to allow me to film my video, that would be nice. Abstract reasoning, which is just the demon spawn. I don't even know what that is. Here it says that abstract reasoning, this subset test assesses the use of convergent and divergent thinking to infer relationships from information. Lies. BS with a capital BS. If I show you a question, let me just pull out this book. What the hell is that? Yes, so as you can tell, I'm not too fond of abstract reasoning. That was always my downfall alongside verbal reasoning, because I'm really slow when it comes to reading and processing information, and when it becomes like overwhelming, my brain will just shut down. So that's always been my downfall. I did get 590, which is below average, like, or average, I don't know. On verbal, so shambolic, man. That's what pulled down my overall grade. So overall I got 2,800, which is a good solid UKCAT score. It will give me like a good platform to apply for university and it won't hold me down. So that's an average of 700. Your average person gets about 650, and your geniuses start to pop up around 775 and plus. Like that's like them people. But anyway, they're my grades. I am very happy about them. Oh yeah, forgot to mention the last section, which is situational judgment. In this section, it gives you scenarios, many scenarios. It could be medical scenario, so working in healthcare, so you're a nurse, you're a dentist, even a doctor. It could be to do with you being a medical student or a secondary school student doing work experience, or just being a friend. So all these scenarios that in one way or another relate to working in healthcare. So they present you these situations. For example, you're working with someone who's not contributing and it's angering you. How appropriate are these actions? So yeah, very self-explanatory. It assesses your situation of judgment.
And I'd been
Getting a solid band 2, which is the top second top, and band 1, which is the top, and I got a band 1, which I'm very happy about, because if you get a band 4, like I read that some universities won't even consider your application if you're getting a band 4, like you're a bit of a psychopath. But anyway, that aside, I just want to speak to you about like my preparation. I'm probably not the best person to resort to. I would suggest, if you're looking for a UKCAT guru, Magda, whatever her name is, I might include her video here, but her name's Magda something, and she's a genius. She got accepted into Cambridge for medicine, and she got a good UKCAT score, and her advice is flawless. So for my UKCAT journey, I was really apprehensive about booking it when I booked it, because I'm that sort of type of person that I'll just push it to the back of my mind, but I knew that I had to do it. So I booked it for late August, 30th of August, just before school starts, just at the end of summer. I thought that was appropriate, but listen guys, I regret that. Like my whole summer, I've just been stressing about the UKCAT. Like earlier, you saw, our summer starts today, like I can only relax today. And it's even too late because next week I'm going back to school, so I'm going to have to do my schoolwork. Like, I suggest booking it at the start of August or end of July. That way you still get time to prepare. If you're in year 12, you're going to have basically all of July to prepare once you've got your exams out of the way. And you still have your summer. It's halfway through. I think it's appropriate. And then when it gets nearer to the time, you're not feeling so confident with it, you can always push it back. Whereas if I wasn't feeling confident today and I like went to the test centre, had like a panic attack and basically started spazzing out, like, and I wanted to push it back, that would be really difficult because I booked it late in the test cycle, so there probably wouldn't be any spaces left from my test centre. Also, I'd suggest getting this book, so the ISC book. The newer version is the 1,250 questions. This was the book that my friend's big brother gave me. He is in his second year of university, so it is quite outdated, but the abstract reasoning and verbal reasoning and quantitative reasoning, basically the same thing. The only new thing to the UKCAT from the previous exams is that they've added decision making. Before, it used to be called decision analysis or wasn't in there. So that's basically all. If someone could give it to you for free, go for it. But if you're buying it online, try and find a second-hand version of the newer one. This is the BMAT one. This is the one I bought off Amazon, and it is the most recent one, I assume. I don't think the BMAT's changed much, but yeah. Sorry, this video is going to be really long. Also, this book, not only for the UKCAT, but generally for people who are interested in studying medicine, has advice, basically all the advice you'd need, not in too much detail, but briefly. It gives you advice on the first steps you should do if you're considering medicine, in regards to work experience, in regards to summer schools, books to read, the knowledge you should know about the NHS, about interviews. It has everything. This is your go-to guide, like this is your ride or die. So I'll be consulting this very often, but if you want an in-depth description or advice about any of these sections, I'd suggest getting either a book or looking online. That's when I move on to online resources. So most of you know Medify is your UKCAT god. I shouldn't be saying that, but it's just Medify. Medify is the... Let's just take 3 seconds to appreciate Medify life.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
It's amazing. It's like, it's got basically it's an unlimited supply of UKCAT questions. It has 7 full mocks on there, loads of mini mocks. It has an option to have the questions timed or untimed. It tracks your progress. It tracks how many days to your UKCAT, gives you advice, because the website as well gives you advice on how to get into med school as well, stuff like that. Your UKCAT for free. You do have to pay for Medify, but it's not too pricey, and if you're like me and you ask your school to pay for it, they will pay for it. 1 in 3 students who say UKCAT use Medify, and that is so true because it's so good. But if you don't want to pay for Medify, I would equally recommend using the Medic portal, which is really good. Like, follow their advice. Sweet. And yeah, so I started revising, I'd say revising, about 5 weeks ago from today. Okay, it was just on and off, it was just a few questions here and there. And then it hit about 3 weeks ago. I started doing the mini marks. I was too scared to do the full marks. I started doing more time questions because it even says this on Medify. You're like the perfect formula for preparation is the perfect balance between time, mastering your time, mastering the theory and your technique. Bam. So yeah, 3 weeks ago started doing time questions and the mini marks. 2 weeks ago I started doing mocks. No, I didn't. That's a big lie. 2 weeks ago I started doing like hardcore questions, hardcore time questions, hardcore mini marks, like hammering down my technique. 1 week ago, last week I was in France. I didn't really have the time to prepare, but I think it was good because it kind of gave me a stress outlet. It was nice because I was going loco, I was going crazy. So it was nice to go to France. And this week, Monday to Thursday, I just spent the time doing mocks. I would suggest sitting a mock during the start of your preparation to track your progress, during the middle, so on and so on. I would suggest sitting, if you can only sit 4 mocks like me, like in the time frame I had, like I could only sit 4 mocks. But if you're only going to sit 4 mocks, make sure you sit a variety. So I sat 3 mocks on Medify and 1 mock on the official website. I noticed that the questions on the official one were much harder than the questions on Medify, so it really scared me. I thought I was underprepared. I thought I'd just been preparing for the wrong level of difficulty all the time. But it was good because the actual exam that I sat today was so much easier than the official mock, and it was similar to the level of difficulty of the Medify mocks. So sitting the more difficult mock kind of put me in my game. Like I was in the game mode. I was ready to fight anything. Do I have anything else to say? It's just all going to be waffles. It's all going to be edited out. But yeah, for those who have entrance exams for year 12s going into year 12, who will have entrance exams, namely for medicine, dentistry, veterinary sciences, top universities such as Cambridge, Oxford, potentially Imperial, UCAT, those sort of universities, you will have entrance exams. My advice would be, do not leave them too late. Number 2, prepare. Don't underestimate the value of preparation. I know it's an aptitude test, so it tests your intuitions, stuff that you can't really develop. But don't underestimate the importance of preparations. Number 3 would be to hammer your technique. Like for me, it was during my preparation, I was kind of judging how good I was doing by how many questions I'd done that day, how many I'd got correct. But I was kind of dismissing the fact that even though I guessed half of them and I got them correct, it didn't mean that I knew how to do it or I would do that in the actual exam. So make sure you focus on your technique, right? Especially for some sections such as the abstract reasoning. Whenever you get images with arrows in them, you know that the pattern's always going to include the arrows, but you wouldn't know that unless you practice, sort of thing. Anyway, it goes without saying, revise for this unrevisable test. So yeah, I wish you all the best of luck, people applying for medicine next year or this year or whatever, whenever this video goes up. I also have a vlog of my summer school that I went to at Cambridge. I didn't vlog my unique one, which was at Oxford, which was super good, but I hopefully will be editing that soon. Now that my UKCAT's out of the way, I can literally focus on so much more. This relief, I've never experienced such relief. Like I feel more relieved than I did when I finished my last exam for GCSE. I've missed you all. Thank you all for your love and support. Bye guys. Thumbnail. One thing, I don't know about all the other test centres, but the test centering, the way they hand out the results, it's the most nerve-wracking, tension-bearing procedure ever.